What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone had a great weekend and a great Thanksgiving. Today is Monday, November 29th, 2021. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarter Gambling. So, today we're doing the show from Tendytown. Much needed, because Friday was pretty disgusting. We had, on Friday we did have breaking news about the new C19 variant. It was called new. Now it appears like they changed the name to Omicron, or Omicron. So today, major bounce back. All major indexes way in the green here. Everything up. So today we're doing the show from Tendytown. Crypto as well. Everything in the green today. Much needed. So great day. Hope you guys made some fat tendies. But yeah, got a great show for you guys today. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And we have two pieces of news today. One regarding a possible government shutdown. That could happen. Deadline Friday. We'll get to that. And the other piece of news is about, like I just said, the C19, the new variant about that. So we'll get to that. And today for the analysis, a lot of biotech. Well, we've been discussing biotech a lot. A lot of these biotechs have been squeezing lately. Today, more of the same. We're going to talk about NRXP, which we briefly talked about on Friday. But today, that was actually trending top 10 today, so we'll get to that. It was pretty high up there on StockTwits. And then we'll also get to ISPC, which we also talked about on Friday. Again, trending top 10 on StockTwits, so we'll get to that as well. And then finally, we'll get to KRYS. KRYS. I think that's Krystal Biotech. So NRXP is NRX Pharmaceuticals, ISPC is ISpecimen, and KRYS is Krystal Biotech. So it shouldn't take too long today. We only have 3 things to analyze, and as always, we'll get to the Yolos. So hopefully today this shouldn't take too long, maybe hour and a half, depending on how many people come in and chat. But usually Mondays are pretty slow. There's no one here yet. So yeah, depending on how many people come in and interact today, this may be a short show, but I'm thinking like an hour and a half or 2 hours. But yeah, let's do it, guys. And as always, before we begin, please hit the like button. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. All right, 1 second. Let me just make sure I'm live here on YouTube. Yeah, looks like we're good. Okay. And boom, let's get started. All right. So the Dow Jones finishes up 0.68%. Very nice. Could have been up a little higher. Could have been 0.69. That's all right. NASDAQ up 2.33%. Major day for the NASDAQ. Huge day for the NASDAQ. Major comeback. And the S&P 500 finishes up 1.32%. So let's give that to J Powell. And the VIX is down 20.51%, which is a good thing. VIX is down to 22.75. On Friday, it was up like 50%. So, very volatile on Friday. And, VIX is coming back. Below 20 should be good. But right now, it's still a little bit volatile. But the VIX is coming down. So that's a good thing. For the bulls, at least. All right, let's see what's going on in the stock market today. So, Moderna is up 11.8%. Very nice. Probably just more people buying because of this C19 new variant FUD. But yeah, Moderna's been going up a lot lately. Up over 50% in a very short time, a couple of weeks here. And I did sell Moderna on Friday, so kind of unfortunate, but the chart was looking a little scary, so I took my profits. But yep, congrats to everyone with Moderna. That's probably going to do well coming up in the near future. We got Fisker up 11.57%. Interesting. Riot up 7%. That's a Bitcoin exposure stock. And crypto is going up today. Li Auto up 6.42%. Looks like the Chinese EVs in general going up today. Yeah, Fisker, Li, we got Tesla. So yeah. Looks like EVs doing well today. Nvidia up 5.95%. Very nice. This stock is unstoppable. Crazy. Roblox 5.47%. Roblox holding up really well. Coinbase 5.34%. Crypto's going up, so Coinbase going up. Tesla up 5.09%. Tesla is recovering very well there. MicroStrategy, another Bitcoin stock, crypto stock, 4.9%. AMD 4.59%. Another along with Nvidia. These two stocks are pretty damn unstoppable. Marathon, crypto stock there, 4.45%. So yeah, tech stocks, well, really everything is up, but especially tech stocks, EVs, I guess EV is considered tech, crypto, and it looks like a lot of these vaccine stocks are leading the way today. Salesforce, big day for Salesforce. CRM, 4.41%. Airbnb, 3.58%. Google, 2.35%. Very nice. Apple is up 2.19%. Microsoft, 2.11%. So, yeah. Tech, huge day for tech. Huge day for tech here. Amazon, 1.63%. Facebook, 1.47%. Microvision, 1.43%. That's a low-key meme stock. Well, it is a meme stock. Been doing pretty bad lately, but good thing it's recovering there. SoFi, 1.21%. Meme stock there. NEO, 1.18%. GME, 1.15%. That's over 200 once again. Even Wish recovering a little bit here. Wish is up 1.02%. Still below $4 though. Pretty nasty, but Wish is recovering. Very nice. Nike, 1.1%. And that's about it for the green side. But yeah, huge day for tech. Huge day for tech and crypto stocks and vaccine stocks. Biotech, it seems like. So let's get on to the red side. So on Friday, the biggest gainer was the VIX. Today, the biggest loser was the VIX, which is a good thing once again. But yeah, it looks like Prague, which is a meme stock, down 14.29%. That is pulling back very significantly. Let's check it out real quick. Because we talked about this quite a bit recently, past couple of weeks. So it is pulling back here. Looks like a head and shoulders. That's pretty bad, but gap filled here. So I predicted it would come back to 350 at least, and it appears it's doing that here. Wow. Major volume today. Interesting. Well, yeah. Prague getting wrecked. Sorry to everyone who has Prague, but yeah, you know, we did talk about it. I said I thought it was going to pull back to 350 to fill the gap, and it appears like there's still a long way to go. So be careful with Prague, guys. Novavax down 11%. Interesting. What's up with Novavax? You know, I would assume that would go up because that is a vaccine stock, but did something happen with Novavax? Very interesting. Very interesting. There's no real reason why this should be going down right now, but Novavax pulling back a lot, down 11%. Jumia, this stock keeps getting slammed. And it is a good stock, in my opinion. It's like the African Amazon, but that's down 9.75%. Let's check out Jumia. Yeah, it just keeps on pulling back. This is nasty. Here, Siren guys, my apologies. Going to talk over it. CEI, another meme stock, down 7.3%. What else here? Clover, damn. Clover, another meme stock, down 6.1%. That's almost at $5. RIP Clover. Where's my funeral meme? Here it is. RIP Clover. What else we got here? Canopy growth down 5.39%. Peloton going down 4.35%. Peloton was actually up on Friday. One of the few stocks that was up, but that's pulling back. Pinterest keeps going down 5.28%. PHUN, that's a meme stock there related to the Trump SPAC. That's down 3.92%. A lot of meme stocks going down today. ATER, Mark, XELA, MMAT. MMAT is down below 4. That's nasty. Etsy keeps going down 3.4%. And very interesting because, the indexes are a little bit deceiving. You would think that everything is up really big today, but actually there's a lot pulling back here. A lot of growth stocks pulling back. Seems like value is leading the way, but a lot of growth stocks pulling back here. What else we got? Bed Bath & Beyond 3.4%, Skills 3.26%, Robinhood 3.04%. Yeah, cannabis not doing too well today. Tilray down 3%. Pfizer is down. Interesting. Pfizer is down. Very, very interesting. Because you would assume that Pfizer should be going up. Because they have a vaccine. Sundial Growers down 2.92%. Virgin Galactic down 2.87%. Damn, Virgin Galactic's at 16 now. That is sick. Twitter. So honorable mention Twitter. Jack Dorsey did resign. He wants to pursue his Bitcoin passion, but Twitter's down 2.74%. DoorDash 2.61%, eBay 2.65%, DraftKings 2.33%. Damn, DraftKings is getting wrecked. Nasty. AMC down 2.1%. More meme stocks, BKKT 1.86%, Naked 1.85%, Snapchat 1.83%. Roku 1.65%, Fubo 1.43%. Alibaba keeps on going down, 1.3%. That's about at 130 now. Disgusting. BlackBerry 1.2%. Yeah, that's about it. But there is a good amount of red here. Mostly led by meme stocks and growth stocks. So, yeah, like I said, great day for the stock market overall, but this is a bit deceiving. This definitely is a bit deceiving here. So yeah, looks like stock market is led by value stocks, especially tech today, crypto stocks, and Moderna. And it's being pulled down by growth and meme stocks. But overall, great day for the stock market. Hope you guys made some fat tendies. All right, so let's get on to crypto now. 1 second, guys. Gotta pull this up. Okay. So here's crypto. That is up 5.67% today. What's up, low roller? Yeah, I thought there was something wrong with the stream for a second because nobody was here today. But appreciate you, man. As always, yeah, it's a pretty slow day today. No fans here today. That's all right. You're a real one, low roller. Appreciate you. I sold Clover and Cost at a low. I didn't know you were in Cost, dude. I didn't even know you were in Clover. But yeah, those meme stocks are pretty nasty, man. So sorry about that. But I buy NRXP in the last minute. I buy CGC. CGC is Canopy Growth, right? In the last minute, I bought more Dogecoin for only 150. Okay. Well, sorry about Clover and Cost. That's pretty disgusting. But yeah, these meme stocks, you know, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So I hope it wasn't too bad. And NRXP, that one is up today. So I hope you caught the bottom there. But we're gonna talk about that one first today. And Canopy Growth, yeah, I think cannabis is down today overall. But you know, buying the dip, as a wise man once said. Buy the effing dip. So, now personally, I rather would have gone with Tilray than Canopy Growth, but hey, you know, federal legalization is probably going to happen pretty soon. Huh. Speaking of, it's 420. Look at that. Yeah, federal legalization for cannabis is probably going to happen soon, probably within a year or two. So, not a bad idea to load up on, you know, cannabis stocks. And Dogecoin is up a lot too. I was very happy, very happy. Which we'll look at right now. I heard the new C19 crypto pumping today. There's a C19 crypto? I don't know what you're talking about there. What's it called? Interesting. You bought NRXP. Is it NRPX or NRXP? I think you mean NRXP. But yeah, 359. So, I mean, we'll get to that. But yeah, it seems like you missed the bottom. But, you know, in the long term, it's still a good buy because the chart does look pretty bullish. But, yeah, you would have made 20% if you bought in earlier in the day. But, you know, it's still not a bad buy because on the 1 year chart, it is at a low. Omicron. That's a crypto? Omicron is a crypto? Really? Okay, we'll check it out. Interesting. Omicron. It is. Wow. Well, no, this is dumping, or at least I see here it's dumping. 23.74%. I don't know if this is the one you're talking about, but yeah, Omicron. This is a crypto here. Apparently it's been around for a couple days now. Interesting. Okay. What do you get this? Pancake swap? Uniswap? Huh? It says no data available. Where the hell do you get this? I don't even know where you get this. Interesting. It was pumping this weekend. Yeah, I see that on the chart here. Went from 65 to 600, so 10x'd in a couple days, and it's gone. And it's gone. Interesting, though. You know, people will literally buy anything. This is crazy. All right. Well, don't know what that link is, but we can take a look at that real quick, very shortly. All right. So yeah, crypto's up 5.65% today. Very, very nice. Bitcoin is still pumping right now. I was getting pretty worried there. It went to like 53K. Now it's over 58K again. So yeah, much needed. Very nice. Got a month to go on my covered calls here. Looking good. I don't think it's going to go past 75K in 1 month. But I hope it keeps going up, though. All right, so let's take a look at the meme poop coins first. So, Mars SpaceX. I saw this pumping this weekend. A lot. Mars SpaceX. Still up. It's up 331% today. But, yeah, this went up a lot over the weekend. Mars SpaceX. And we talked about this briefly last week. So, yep, meme coin there. Prince Floki V2. Another meme coin. 394%. Silva token. The hell is this? 3,010%. Okay. Then there's Meta Doge. 50%. Mars Inu. That's down 24.69%. And then Cumstar, which has been trending a lot lately. That's up 11.7% today. Then we got Elon Floki Inu. Elon Floki Inu. What is this? $100,000? What the hell is this? This is worth $100,000? Elon Floki Inu. You got to be kidding me. It's worth $110,000. Okay. Bunny Park BG and Krystal. All right, whatever. On to the real cryptos now, and I see a lot of green. Great sign there. So yeah, Bitcoin up 5.08%. Ether up 6.48%. That's pushing 4,500. Binance up 3.91%. Solana 5%. Cardano 4%. XRP 5.3%. Polkadot 6.57%. Dogecoin 7.31%. Let's go Doge. It was higher earlier. It was over like 22, but so pulling back a little bit, but major recovery for Doge. Very nice, much needed. Sheeb 11.2%. Crypto.com is actually down, up for the week, but interesting. Crypto.com is down today 2%. Probably just a healthy pullback there. Litecoin 6.25%. Polygon 11.28%. Chainlink 2.8%. Bitcoin Cash 2.85%. Looks like the metaverse coins are going up still. I think it's in a bubble. I think it keeps running. These metaverse coins does look like a bubble, but it just keeps on going. FTX 8.33%. Ether Classic 3.38%. Yeah, mostly everything in the green. So very, very nice. Let's sort this out here. This weekend, I got wrecked playing VA skill game. I don't know what that is. VA skill game? Is it Virginia skill game? I lost $20. I decided to put $50 to try again. I got my money back and took my money and run. Well, I'm glad you made your money back. I don't know what that is. VA skill game. I'll check it out later. But hey, sounds like you had fun, and I'm glad you made your money back. So congrats to you. Smart there, you know. Made your money back, got out, because that could have went even worse. So let's sort this out. So biggest gainer is Tezos, then Stacks, and then Sheeb. Sheeb army is strong. Wow, Immutable X. Where's Marvin? He must be making a lot of money on that. I know he's in that. So it looks like most of the coins in the green here. Like 90% of the coins here. Actually, all of them, pretty much, because a lot of these are stable coins. So yeah, mostly all the top 100 coins in the green here, except for like Monero and Bitcoin. Nope, even that's in the green. Monero, Crypto.com, Leo, and Elron, those are like the only things in the red. So like 95% of the coins in the green here. So great day to be a crypto bull. a decent amount of price action. So it looks like nothing went up too big except for Tezos. And everything is, and then there's Stacks, Sheeb, OKB, and then Immutable X, Horizon. But everything else below that is under 10%. But yeah, a lot of green here. Led by, mostly led by, these minor cap coins, the smaller cap coins, and Sheeb. Sheeb and Polygon are like the bigger cap, but yeah, this today is mostly led by altcoins. But yeah, great day to be crypto bull. Let's just check the red side real quick. Yeah, so like literally there's only 3 coins in the red here. Elron, Leo, and Crypto.com. And Monero, 4 coins. Well, a little more than that, but yeah. Pretty much everything in the green today, so pretty hard to lose money on crypto today. So, yeah, major reversal from Friday, where the stock market and crypto was absolutely disgusting. Today, very nice recovery. Much needed. So, hope you guys made money. I don't see how you couldn't make money today, but yeah, hope everyone made money. And if you didn't somehow, hope it wasn't too bad. So, congrats to everyone on the attendees today. Elon, Floki, Inu have one quadrillion supply. How the heck coin is worth $100,000? It's worth more than Bitcoin. I guess Dogecoin can go $1,000 per coin. Yeah, I certainly hope so. Yeah, I don't know how it's worth $100,000. That's pretty ridiculous. But hey, what is money now? People just buy anything. People buy Omicron. Why would you buy that? I saw a dislike button have no numbers in your live stream. Yeah, I mean, YouTube discontinued. They got rid of the dislike button, which I mean, I honestly don't care. I mean, I guess it helps me because, you know, I do say things go down and people get pissed off and hit the dislike button. I don't really care. But yeah, no more dislike button here. So I did get trolled a few times with the dislike bombing and the reporting. That's why I got shadow banned. So I kind of do like it that there is no dislike button. But it does protect like bigger channels, corporations and stuff. Are you members in crypto.com? Like, do I have an account? No, I don't think so. Or if I do, I think I do actually, but I've never used it and I don't remember my login info. But I don't really use crypto.com. I just use Coinbase, and FTX, really. Pretty limited in what you can use in the United States and especially in New York State. So, but I have Gemini and Robinhood, even though I can't get in. But I have a few, and Bittrex. I have a few accounts, but I mainly just use Coinbase and FTX. You can stake your Dogecoin on Crypto.com. Yeah, I did see that. But I don't think it was that much. Do you know what the percentage on that is? It's not just Crypto.com. You can stake it a lot of places. I think Celsius pays out the most. But, yeah, it's a good idea, and I'll probably have to do that eventually. But I understand it's not too much, the percentage. I think I did look at it. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Celsius does pay out more than Crypto.com, but definitely have to check on that. Not a bad idea to put that in and stake that. So thanks for that, Low Roller. Yeah, if you know the percentage you get on that, please share. But I think I was planning to put it on Celsius eventually. Because when I open my investment firm, I'm going to use Celsius to stake stablecoin, USDC coin. USDC coin. And they give pretty good returns there, like 10%. You were better off staking Dogecoin since you were not selling? Yeah, it definitely doesn't hurt. I should stake that. Just never really got around to it. I remember seeing the percentage on it, and it wasn't that great. That's why I was like, whatever. But, yeah, for sure. I think once I open my account, my investment firm, that's what really I was waiting for. I'm gonna open my investment firm, and then put it in my company's account. I'm gonna use Celsius, not really Crypto.com, but yeah, I do plan on staking that along with USDC coin. But yeah, guys, that is the crypto market today. So great day for stock market and crypto. So let's take a look at these articles now that Low Roller has for us. Crypto token Omicron shoots up in value after a new C19 variant gives the same name. So this was written today, or it was updated today. So it was pumping this weekend. Not going to read this, but it was pumping this weekend. And getting wrecked today. It's talking about how Squid Game got rugged. How it pumped and got rugged. So maybe foreshadowing. The total supply of Omicron is 2,430. There's really not that much, and only 1.4 million in this coin. So, yeah, there's really not too much money in this coin. This can easily get rugged, especially by the creator. So be careful, guys. Coin Gecko. Markets. All right, so it's not on eToro, so it's on Sushi Swap. Okay, Sushi Swap. Only place you can get it, Sushi Swap. And it hasn't traded that much. Only $750,000. So it almost traded its whole float, like half the float it traded in the past day. But yeah, Sushi Swap is the only place you can get it. So be careful, guys. I don't really advise you guys to buy this, but yeah, Omicron. Stuff is ridiculous. Alright, so let's get on to the news today. 1 second. I'm getting wrecked in NXRP since I bought last minute of stock market close. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't, you didn't time it very well today, but honestly, we'll get to that very soon. First thing we're going to discuss today is NXRP. So you kind of bought in the high during the day, but longer term, if you look at the chart, it does seem to be a pretty good buy. So as long as you hold it, you should be okay, Low Roller. Not financial advice. We'll talk about it real soon. So yeah. So on the day, you didn't time it very well, but in the longer term, it is a very good price. So it's really not a bad buy as long as you hold it for a little bit. But yeah, sorry for that. Sorry you lost money today. But like I said, as long as you hold, you should be all right. We'll get to that pretty soon. Only bought $1? Yeah, so you're all right, man. Nothing too crazy. Breaking news. Powell to tell Senate Omicron variant poses downside risk to economy, complicates inflation picture. Uh-oh, so what does that mean? More money printing? More stimulus checks? More stimulus checks. Yeah, come on. We'll see. I just want to double my money and get out. Well, might be a while, but yeah, we'll get to that real soon, Low Roller. Let's get to the news today. All right, so we got 2 articles today. First one is about a potential government shutdown, and the next one is about the new variant. So let's read. Congress hopes to avoid a government shutdown as Friday deadline approaches. Key points. Washington and Wall Street were optimistic Monday that Congress can pass a bill to fund the government and avert a partial shutdown before a Friday deadline. Democrats and Republicans appear to be coalescing around a bill to fund the government through January or February. A person familiar with the discussions told CNBC. Got a typo there. A lapse in government funding can lead to furloughs of federal workers and a lapse in some government services. Congress has a long list of priorities in the coming weeks, including funding the government, raising or suspending the debt limit, and the annual defense budget bill and Democrats' $1.5 trillion Build Back Better Act. All right. So, yeah, potential government shutdown on Friday. So, honestly, nothing new. This happens quite often every year, it appears like. And usually we do avoid a shutdown. Usually, they get a resolution through the very last minute. Occasionally, the government does shut down, and people get pissed off because they don't get paid. But eventually, it works itself out, and I wouldn't panic about this. It's a little more scary because there is more stuff they have to handle, especially the debt limit. But I wouldn't be too worried about this just yet. Usually, it's probably not going to shut down, and if it does, it's probably going to come back up pretty shortly after that. So honestly, nothing too new. Possible government shutdown. We deal with this every single year, but again, this time it's a little more scary because this time we're dealing with a bunch of other stuff, especially this Omicron variant complicates things. So hopefully they can work out a deal and the government does not get shut down. What's up, Marvin? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you, as always. Yeah, you missed before. I saw Immutable X went up a lot. Like 10%, 11% today. So I was thinking about you, Marvin. I was like, where's Marvin? He's probably real happy about IMX. So congrats to you, Marvin, on IMX. I'm on the road today, so just popping in. All right, no problem, dude. Glad you can make it. Appreciate you. And yeah, today's pretty slow anyway. Not so many people. Mondays are pretty slow. But yeah, appreciate you, man. And can you guys hit the like button for me, please? I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much. Any rules? A person on disability for investment. If you got rich in crypto and stock market, can you lose disability if you are an SSDI? If you crypto and stock grow $2,000, you lose benefits? I'm not too sure about that. Yeah, I'm really not too sure. I haven't heard of that, where if you make too much money on disability, you lose it. But I wouldn't doubt it. It's like that for welfare, I know, and food stamps. But disability, I'm not too sure. It doesn't make sense. It punishes the person on disability if you are strike rich on crypto and stock. All right, so it sounds like you do know, and they do punish you. Well, yeah, it's a government aid. Yeah, disability is I do think you should keep getting disability. That doesn't really make sense, but any government aid, crypto, food stamp. I mean, not crypto. Welfare, food stamps, EBT. You lose those when you make too much money. So it doesn't make sense for sure because it does punish people. It kind of, there's an incentive to stay poor. Let's put it that way. And I don't want to get too political, but like with these government programs, it is a bit backwards because if you make too much money, you lose your benefits. So there's an incentive to stay poor, which, we want people to get out of poverty and do better for themselves. But why would they if you do better staying poor? Kind of like with unemployment, like everyone is making more money just sitting at home on their ass instead of actually working. So what's the point of giving so much unemployment out. Like, what's the point of going back to work and actually working when clearly it's better just to not do anything? So it is a bit backwards, very broken in the system. But yeah, I agree. Disability is a bit different from like welfare and food stamps and stuff. But I didn't know you lost your disability. You would lose your disability if you make too much money. But I agree, that's pretty dumb. But then again, are a lot of laws in this country. I've not been tracking crypto today, but that's good news. My IMX bag is doing well. Yeah, it's up like 11%. It's number 84 on the CoinMarketCap on the top 100 today. So it's getting up there. And he didn't even know. Yeah, pleasant surprise for you, man. All right, on to the next article. So this one is about the new variant. Let's read. Biden says he doesn't expect more travel restrictions or lockdowns as C19 Omicron variant spreads. Key points. The U.S. on Friday said it would ban visitors from South Africa and 7 other southern African nations after the detection of the Omicron variant of the C19. Japan, the UK, and Israel are among other countries that have also put travel restrictions in place to stem the spread of the strain. The variant has already been detected in Canada, the UK, Hong Kong, Israel, and other countries. So, yeah, you know, on Friday, everyone was going nuts. Everything was selling off because everyone, a lot of FUD about this new variant. People think we're going to go into lockdown again, which we still might. But, yeah, I think Fauci, Dr. Fauci, he said it's inevitably going to come here. And it's already in Canada, so probably going to get here pretty soon. But, yeah, the president says he doesn't expect more restrictions or lockdowns. Is he telling the truth? Do I believe this guy? No, absolutely not. But honestly, kind of seems like an effort to calm the public down. But if it's really that bad as they say it is, it's a super mutation, the doctors are claiming. If it's really that bad, then I don't see how we can't lock down. So, it's still breaking news. It's still an ongoing story. But the president says no restrictions. But how many people believe him? I don't think too many. Personally, I don't. And I think a lot of people agree. The government can tax your crypto and stock market, but you still keep benefits. A person can't work at all. It helps a person on disability have a better life. So do they take it away, or do you keep your disability benefits? I'm not really sure. But yeah, for sure, if a person can't work, trading does allow them a way to earn money and support themselves. So that is pretty dumb if they do take it away. I definitely don't agree with that. All right. So yeah. So yeah. Again, this is an ongoing story. We'll see what happens with this new variant. Hopefully, it's not that bad, and we don't have to go into lockdown again. But it's a real possibility. All right, guys. So that's all the news for today. What is this? This is Tesla? The hell is this? Is that a truck? Interesting. Falling for the ads here. You keep the benefits, but they tax your stock and crypto gain. That's pretty fair, Everyone has to pay taxes. Can't avoid 2 things in life, death and taxes. So, I think that's pretty fair. You got to keep your benefits. Maybe you shouldn't have to pay as much, but, 2 things you can't avoid, death and taxes in this life. All right. So, yeah, let's get to the analysis today, guys. 1 second. All right. So once again, today we're going to do NRXP, NRX Pharmaceuticals, ISPC ISpecimen, and then KRYS, Krystal Biotech. So we've been discussing a lot of biotech lately in the past week. And we talked about NRXP and ISPC on Friday, and they were trending again today on StockTwits Top 10. So we'll cover that again. But this shouldn't take too long. Only doing 3 for T8 today, and then we'll get to the Yolos. So let's do it, guys. Let me just take a quick drink, and we'll get started. Damn, it is dark outside. Winter is coming, huh? It's wow. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, let's do it. So here is NRXP NRX Pharmaceuticals. This finishes at $8.10 today, and that is up 20%. So we briefly talked about this stock on Friday. It was trending on StockTwits, not top 10, but today it did make the top 10. So we'll talk about it. And there was news on this today, probably the reason why it went up so much today. So let's take a look at that first. All right. NRX Pharmaceuticals identifies significantly higher likelihood of surviving and recovering from critical C19 in Zyesemi treated patients previously administered remdesivir. Interesting. So I'm not a medical professional. But basically, this drug Zyesemi helps with the C19, and they have some positive results from their clinical trials. So very good PR. Apes liked it, jumped in and started buying the stock, and pushed it up 20% today. Very nice. So not much else to say. Let's go ahead and analyze here. I think it filled the gap. No, it did not fill the gap. So first of all, we have a gap down at around 885. So that is a bullish indicator. That is telling us this stock should run back up to 885 eventually to fill this gap. Wait a minute. Nope, never mind. Why is this? Alright, never mind. It did fill the gap. Yep. So there was a gap at 885. And that gap got filled on Friday, actually. Yeah, so never mind. Never mind about that. So this does look like a possible cup and handle Oh, there's another gap here. Okay. Yep. So first of all, there's a gap down at 1480. So that is a bullish indicator that is telling us this stock should come back up to 1480 eventually to fill that gap. Don't know how long it's going to take. Could be in the short term, could take a little while, but the gaps usually do fill. So very noteworthy. Gap down at 1480 that should fill eventually. So bullish indicator. This also looks like a possible cup and handle in the making. Top of the cup could be around 11. 1650 or 26-ish. So not quite sure where the top of the cup is, but those are all currently bullish indicators because that means this stock should run back up to 11, 1650, or 26 eventually to fill the cup. Okay. A lot of support and resistance here. And great, right when we're about to. Well, this is the first siren today. It took like an hour for the first siren. So yeah, sorry guys. 1 second, I'm gonna mute and we'll get into the TA here. All right, that was pretty fast. My apologies. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 855 and 755. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 855, 970, $11, 1185, 1290, 1380, 1485, 1565, 1690, 1795, 1985, 2160, 2345, 2550, and then 2740. And there is support, and there is resistance above that, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Should not be too relevant. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 755, 645, 555, 460, and then the low of 405. The RSI is currently at 56, so pretty average there. So according to the RSI, this current price of 810 is around fair market value. And this did 74 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Average volume is 1.5 million, so a huge volume day. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. This was actually the biggest volume day of the year. Might be for the whole, no, not in 3 years, but yeah, this was the biggest volume day of the year. So a lot of price action, a lot of trading going on today. So right now at this current price, 810, the channels to the upside and the downside are decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. However, if slash when this breaks 44.05 to the upside, the channel starts to open up and get real wide, so expect a significant increase in price action if slash when this breaks 44.05. And it's probably going to be a while before then. But pretty noteworthy there. Slot machine YouTube, slot machine video live stream on YouTube. They are popular with YouTube. People watch them on YouTube. Slot machine video. Well, gambling is pretty popular. People watch that. There's like Soda Poppin'. I like that guy and some other guys. They play like slots and blackjack and stuff. Very entertaining. Very entertaining. And the other one, Crash. You know that game with the when it goes up to the moon and then you got to cash out. That's a pretty fun game too. Okay. So just my opinion, not financial advice, guys. So usually when things pop on PR, they do pull back in the short term. So I do expect a slight pullback. Not much, though, in the short term. Longer term, this stock does look pretty good. The stock does look bullish. Like I said earlier, there's a gap down at 1480 and a possible cup and handle. So those are both bullish indicators. Really no bearish indicators, and we have a neutral indicator in the volume, or excuse me, in the RSI. So, and 2 days ago, this was at the all-time low of around $4. So this went up 100% in 2 days here. Incredible price action. And as of right now, these vaccine stocks, these C19 stocks, are very popular, and have been running up a lot lately. So there's another bullish indicator. These type of stocks seem to be the trend lately. So the stock does have a lot going for it, fundamentally and technically here. So yeah, short term, it might pull back a little bit, but longer term, this does look like a good buy to me. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. This current price of 810 isn't exactly the best entry, but if you are willing to hold long term, then I would say go for it. So yeah, 810 isn't the greatest entry, but not the worst entry. So if you're going to hold for the long term, then it does appear to be a pretty decent entry. And if it pulls back, then you could just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. And it really, really should not go below 407, the all-time low. If it does, that might be a problem, but highly, highly doubt it's going to go below 407. So I would support going long at 810 and lower. And I would say either 1480 17 or 26 would be a good time to exit. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Doesn't make too much sense right now. Again, a lot of bullish indicators, no bearish indicators, and this is still at a relative low. So while you can make some money going short here, it's really not going to be much, and it's not worth, and the risk is not worth the reward. there's a good chance it's going to keep running to the upside, and you're going to lose money if you go short here. So, not the smartest move going short. I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Going short here would be a high risk, low reward play. Again, doesn't make too much sense. So, don't recommend that, guys. So, congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Definitely looks like a good long-term hold, in my opinion. Not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is NRXP NRX Pharmaceuticals. You can lose your money faster in crypto to play those gamble sites. Well, in any casino, you're probably going to lose your money. Otherwise, they wouldn't be offering the games unless you play poker. But it is a lot of fun. I love watching the blackjack and the slots and the crash. Those are very entertaining. Okay. Next one is ISPC. Okay, here is ISPC ISpecimen. This finishes at $20.42 today. That is up 16.62%. So we covered this stock on Friday. It was trending top 10 on StockTwits, and once again, it is trending top 10 on StockTwits today. So we'll cover it once again. So on Friday, I said it looked like it was squeezing. Don't know if the squeeze was over or it was going to keep going. And today, it appears like it kept on going and is still, and there's a very good chance this will keep on squeezing in the short term, in the next few days. So there was news on this stock today. So let's take a look at that. So the news was that the company announced it raised $21 million via the sale of stocks and warrants. It was a private placement sale. So honestly, that's not the most bullish news, but the apes seem to like it. Kept on buying and kept on squeezing the stock today. So at one point, this did hit $29, pulled back very significantly back to $20.40, but still a green day, still up 16.62%. So great day for the stock, and it still appears to be squeezing. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we do have a gap up at 510-ish. So that would be a bearish indicator that is telling us this stock should come back down to 510 eventually to fill that gap. Probably going to happen in the short term. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I'm just reading the chart, guys. Don't hate me. Okay. Let me draw another one here. So right now, this is sitting on the support of 2045, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 24.65, and then the high of $29, which is set today. And if it breaks $29, then it's onto the upside, onto uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself what this stock is worth. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of resistance would be 1830, 1650, 1320, 1145, 1015, 890, 805, 720, 635, 570, 520, and then the low of 575. The RSI is currently at 80, so that is overbought and overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 56 million in volume today. Very significant volume, so this pump today was confirmed by the volume. And right now at this current price, 2042, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. And also, this is pulling back in the aftermarket here below $20, so that would be a bearish indicator, because the aftermarket action and the pre-market action is a good indication of how tomorrow is going to trade. So it's pulling back right now, so there's a good chance tomorrow this is going to pull back. So another bearish indicator there. All right, guys, so we have a lot of bearish indicators here. Gap up, high RSI, high volume, and it's pulling back in the aftermarket. No neutral indicators and no bullish indicators. Really, the only thing bullish this stock has going for it is the strong social media sentiment. But eventually, that's going to have to fade. So, this stock may not be done squeezing just yet. It still may keep going to the upside a little longer in the next few days. But eventually, in the short term, this will have to pull back. And it's going to go down just as fast as it went up. So be careful, guys. Someone's going to end up holding the bag. Make sure it's not you. But anyway, if you want to go long, not financial advice. Personally, I would not do that. It's just way too risky at this point. I don't like that play. But again, there still is more upside potential. It may not be done squeezing just yet. So if you guys do want to go long, I could support that. Just understand it is a straight up gamble. Going long here would be a high risk, high reward play. Again, way too risky for my liking. But if you guys understand that you are gambling and you're willing to lose some money here, then I would say sure, go for it. But the smarter play would be to hold off. Again, this should come back down to 510 to fill the gap eventually. So if you do like this stock in the long term, then I would just wait and be patient, and you should be able to get this back at 510 eventually. No need to go long here at 2040. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play. I'm not going to say excellent, because it may keep going to the upside in the short term. But again, this should pull back. But again, there's a lot of bearish indicators, and this should pull back to 510 eventually. So from this current price, 2040, that is a 75% downside. A lot of downside potential. A lot of tendencies to be made. So going short here looks like a no-brainer to me personally. You should be able to make a lot of money here going short. Now I will just say, so I would support that. Now I will just say, again, it may not be done squeezing just yet, but as long as you hold and you're able to withstand some potential loss here, this should pull back in the short term very quickly. But there is still risk involved. There is still risk involved here. But going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play. Very high reward play. So definitely worth a shot. And this will pull back eventually. It's just a matter of when. But yeah, going short looks like a really good play to me. I could support that. A lot of downside potential, a lot of tendies to be made. Going short here. So I guess the big question is, will this continue to squeeze tomorrow? Possibly, but right now it's not looking great. It's down to 19 in the post market here, so again, that's a good indication this will sell off tomorrow. But we'll see. So, congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up. Not financial advice. But again, looks really bearish in the short term. So, better safe than sorry. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ISPC ISpecimen. All right, one more, guys. I guess I'll draw another one here. Okay. So here's KRYS, Krystal Biotech. This finishes at $88.24 today. That is up 121.65%. So here's another biotech stock that is going crazy. It appears like it squeezed today. This biotech stuff has been very, very popular of late. Everything is mooning. But we did have a few reasons as to why this went up so high today. We do have news and some upgrades. So let's check it out. Okay. So Krystal Biotech announces positive top-line results from GEM3, from GEM3 pivotal trial of Vyjuvek, I hope I said that right, in patients with dystrophic epidermolysis bullosa. So I have no idea. So again, I am not a medical professional. I have no idea what any of this means. But what's important is that they had positive trial results. And not only the apes like this news and piled in, the institutions also really like this news and also piled in. So let's take a look at the upgrades today. H.C. Wainwright upgrades to 124. Evercore upgrades to 125. Guggenheim upgrades to 133. Cohen upgrades to 111. Chardon upgrades to 140. Goldman Sachs upgrades to 125. Yeah, that's it. So, again, great PR. Apes loved it. Institutions loved it. Everyone piled in, and the stock was squeezing today. At one point, it hit 103. It has since pulled back to 88. So, pretty significant pullback there, but the stock still finishes up over 121%. So, great day for the stock. Congratulations to everyone. So let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we have a gap up today at 41.40. So that is a bearish indicator. That is telling us the stock may come back down to 41.40 eventually to fill that gap. Don't really see much else here. And I will just say, we shouldn't give this gap up too much weight here, because usually it is a really strong indicator. But in situations like this, where institutions get involved, there is a good chance that those gaps never fill. So it's noteworthy. This may come back down to 41.40, but don't count on it. Again, due to institutional money coming in here. Okay. So right now this is sitting on the support of 88.45. Let's redo it. All right. So right now this is sitting on the support of 88.25, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 91.20 and then the high of 103, which it hit today. And if it goes past 103, then it's onto the upside, onto uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself what the stock is worth. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 85.45, 83.05, 80.95, 78.75, 76.85, 74.60, 72.70, 70.15, 68.35, 66.60, 65.20, 63.60, 62.15, 60.25, 58.50, 56.70, 54.95, 53.55, 51.80, 50, 48.75, 47.45, 46.50, 45.55, 44.10, 41.40, 39.65, and then the low of 38.85. So right now at this current price, 88.25. The channels to the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action if this runs to the downside. But to the upside, the channels are wide and uncharted, so expect a significant increase in price action if this continues to run to the upside. RSI is currently at 78, so that is overbought and overvalued, so be careful, guys. And this did 8.5 million in volume today. Very significant volume. Average volume is 164,000. Yep. This was the biggest volume day ever for this stock. So this pump slash squeeze today was confirmed by the volume. And in the aftermarket here, this is still running to the upside. It's at $91. So that is a good indication for tomorrow's trading. If this holds through the post-market and the pre-market, there's a good chance this stock will keep on going to the upside tomorrow. What's up, Busy Bone? Appreciate you, dude, for being here. CNTX. Haven't checked that out, but we could take a look at that. Sure, we can get a chart. Almost done with this. Let me finish up with this, and we'll look at CNTX. But that sounds like a biotech for sure. Yeah, all this biotech is going crazy right now, especially these vaccine stocks. All this stuff is going crazy. But yeah, dude, thanks for being here, dude. As always, appreciate you. And I hope you're feeling a little better from, last week. I know you were feeling pretty upset, so I hope you're feeling better, man. All right. And here comes the ambulance. Never fails. I think it's going the other way. Trying, man. Yeah, well, like I said, if it makes you feel any better, well, we've all been there. I lost a lot on DWAC, about the same amount you did. So, at the end of the day, it's just money. It's not anything you can't make back. And the important things in life are, health, family, stuff like that. So it'll be all right, man. It'll be all right. I know it hurts, but it'll be all right. And if you need anything, the community is here for you. All right. So just my opinion, not financial advice, guys. This one is a bit complicated because, like I said earlier, just going off the TA, this does look extremely bearish. There's a lot of bearish indicators here. High RSI, high volume, gap up, all-time high today. I think it's the all-time high. Yep. So, usually this would be a clear short. But in this situation, we do have institutional money coming in, which makes this situation a lot more complicated. When there's institutional money at play, they pretty much can artificially hold the stock up and manipulate it any way they want. And it's not going to go down until they want it to. So, I think in the short term, this will continue to run to the upside. Maybe longer term, it'll come back down when they want it to. But definitely in the short term, it probably will keep running to the upside here. Not by much, though. You definitely missed the big price action today. So honestly, I wouldn't go long or short here. This is just way too risky either way. You should be able to make some money going long, but it's definitely not going to be that much. You missed the opportunity for making the big tendies today. But if you do want to go long, I could support that. Just understand, you're probably not going to make too much more money. But it's an okay play. You can make some tendies here, but probably not too many. Probably not too much. In my opinion, it's not even really worth it. But I could support going long here at $88. Again, you should be able to make some money, but not much. To me, it's better off just avoiding it altogether. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Again, usually, by all traditional standards, this is a very bearish-looking chart, and would be an easy short, but the institutional money definitely makes this but the institutional money definitely is holding this up, and it probably will not pull back in the short term. Maybe a longer term, yes, but not anytime soon, I would say. So I don't think it's a good idea to go short. You're probably not going to make money here. You're probably going to lose some money. Not much, but I'm just going off experience here. I've seen this many times before, and there's really no point in going short here. I get it. Chart looks great, but, we're the little guys, and it's very hard to compete against these hedge funds here. If they want it to stay up, it's going to stay up. So I don't recommend going short here, guys. You're probably going to lose a little bit of money here. So in summary, going long is an okay play, not great, and going short is not the greatest play. So if you want to go long, then I could support it, but to me, it's just better to stay away from this altogether. You missed your chance going long already, and there's no point in going short. And the big question is, will this continue to squeeze tomorrow? There's a good chance it will. It's up to 91 in the post-market, so probably going to keep running to the upside tomorrow and possibly the rest of the week. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today. Consider taking profits if you're up, not financial advice. But you got to be happy with these gains. Don't get too greedy, guys. Secure them. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is KRYS, Krystal Biotech. All right, let's do let's do CNTX, and then we'll get on to the Yolos. So I thought this would be hour and a half, 2 hours. Probably going to finish it around 2 hours here. All right, CNTX. So this is a bit hard to tell because there's not too much data here. But this does appear to be a cup and handle. Looked like it already bottomed out at around 440. So this current entry, well, it's moving in the aftermarket here. But yeah, 555, 558 is really not a bad entry. Not the greatest, but this has the potential to go back up to 830. 820, 830-ish. So, yeah, not the greatest entry, but it's an okay entry, and you should be able to, it should go back up to 830, around there. So I could support going long here, and I would recommend selling at 830, 820 actually. So it looks like a pretty good buy right here. Not like an excellent buy, but pretty good buy. Should be able to make, what, maybe 40%? Around 40%-ish, 35, 40%. So pretty good play here, I would say. I can support going long. So I hope that answers your question. Busy Bone. Yeah, it looks like a cup and handle. Looks pretty strong to the upside right here. Okay. So yeah, that's all the analysis for today, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Pretty boring stuff, but we're done with it. And let's move on to the Yolos now. This should be fun. 1 second as I pull it up. Alright, gonna let this finish loading and we'll get started. Alright, so today should be fun. Only got 5 hit. Damn. Never fails, huh? Ambulance. It's alright, gonna talk over it. My apologies, guys. It's already over. So today should be fun. We got 5 Yolos here. We have a Zoom YOLO, Alibaba YOLO, 2 Moderna YOLOs, and GME. I think. Oh no, 1 Moderna YOLO, 1 GME, and Amazon. My bad. So it should be fun. Nothing too serious. Let's do it, guys. So this first one is by Omar Sid 1. They say Zoom calls paid off. I can officially say I make 6 figures. Yeah, unless you chuck it at something else and lose it all. Anyway, so we have 160 calls here for Zoom. at the 240 strike expiring December 17th. So about 3 weeks to go. 3 weeks to go. Okay, how much was this? 42. So this was approximately a what will this be? Can't do math today, huh? This was a $28,000 YOLO, 28K YOLO, and right now he's up $145,000, 517%. Okay, so fat gains, and this was in 1 day, insane. So super FD here. No, not a super FD, but yeah, 1 day gain, crazy tendies here. Let's check it out. Zoom. Okay. Interesting. This one is pretty interesting here, because it's actually not even in the money yet. Zoom's currently at around 220, so this needs to hit 240 in 3 weeks, which is very possible, but definitely pretty risky here. So the play itself, pretty risky. Decent strike, not the greatest expiration, but good timing. So overall, pretty good play here, decent to good play. Pretty risky, but it's paid off so far. And as of right now, there's a good chance Zoom goes to 240 in 3 weeks, but what if it doesn't? That'd be sick, and then you lose all your money here. So I think at this point, you can either do two things. Either cut everything, secure the gains, 500%. You got to be happy with that in a day. That is insane. Or you can cut the cost basis and let it ride. So at that point, at least the worst thing that can happen is you break even. But personally, I'd probably just cut everything. Because this is a little too close for comfort here, to me at least. But, either way, you're in a good position here. But I definitely would not hold everything through expiration. I would not hold this, through expiration, because there's a good chance it goes to zero. That would suck, being up 500% and then losing everything. So, yeah, in my opinion, either cut everything here or cut the cost basis and let it ride. So, Omar Sid won. Thanks for posting. Congratulations to you so far. Not over yet, but you're in a great position here. Pretty risky play. But it worked out well. Decent strike, not the best expiration, but good timing. So, with a little bit of luck, sometimes it's all you need. And at this point, yeah, like I said, either cut everything or cut the cost basis, let it ride. Definitely don't let everything ride here. That's too risky. So, yeah, either way, you're in a good position here, though. So, no matter what happens, please post updates. Want to see how this goes. So, good luck to you. And, yeah, good luck. Looking forward to some updates here. Ty, what can you tell me about impermanent losses with liquidity mining? Impermanent losses with liquidity. Yeah, honestly, I don't know too much about that. Impermanent losses with liquidity mining. Are you referring to crypto? Yeah, honestly, dude, that's something I'm not too familiar with. So sorry I can't answer your question there. So usually I know the answers, but that one I don't. So I'm not gonna lie and say I don't know. I don't know. So sorry I can't answer your question, Marvin. I can look into it though. Later on after the show, and I could, tomorrow I can give you some advice, but I really don't know the answer to that. My apologies. Yeah, so what I can do is I'll look into it tonight. I'll look into it tonight, and I'll get back to you on that. But I appreciate the question. And, I'm going to learn something, and I guess you're going to learn something. So, help each other out here. We all learn. All right, this one is by Option Loser Supreme. They say, Baba, these nuts. And it says loss. All right. So here we have 1,100 calls for Alibaba. Holy crap. Actually, no, not. All right, so there's 600 calls and there's 500 sells. So it looks like a debit spread. Looks like a called debit spread. And then he has this random 100 calls extra for 1 night. All right, so there's 500 calls for 145 strike, 500 sells for the 146 strike, and then 100 calls for the 149 strike. All expiring December 3rd. So super FD. So yeah, this looks like a called debit spread here. A 145, 146 called debit spread. And then an additional 100 calls for 149. But yeah. This looks like it was a 20K YOLO, and right now he's down $14,300, down 71%.
Good.
Everyone hit the like. Yeah, thanks, Marvin. Please, everyone hit the like button. Would greatly appreciate that. Okay. So, nasty stuff. So, usually you don't really see multi-legged option strategies on Wall Street Bets too often. Because it's just apes buying calls usually, or puts. It's usually simple strategies. So this is a little bit more complex. This is a 2-leg strategy. And yeah, it's going real bad right now. Don't know when these were purchased, but I can't blame the guy, I like the stock too, but China FUD, this is ridiculous. Really ridiculous. So Alibaba's at like 131 right now. And we got 4 days to go until expiration. So this needs to get to at least 145 to make some money back, but they're really not looking great. So need over 10% to the upside in 4 days. Looking pretty unlikely here. So honestly, it's not a bad play. I mean, it's not the best. I like the strikes. I don't like the expiration. Although these were probably purchased in advance, so can't really judge based on that. But I see the intention here. This guy does not appear to be a total ape. He appears to be somewhat competent, and it just seems like this went really wrong. Bad trade. It just went wrong because Alibaba, just keeps going down when it really shouldn't. So it's a decent play. I kind of like it actually, but again, just China FUD. It'll go up when President Xi Jinping wants it to. For one of the hardest working men on YouTube. Appreciate that, dude. I do work pretty hard, and do it for you guys. Hopefully, I'm like over a third way done with my textbook. To just an update for you guys. I'm a third way done with the textbook, so hopefully I can get my license soon here in like the next 1 or 2 months, and then well, hopefully in the next month, and in the next 2 months I can get my company up and running, my investment firm, and then I'll be able to put a lot more time into the YouTube. After I get everything up and running, I'm going hard on the YouTube. So yeah, appreciate you guys. I got in Baba at 18 like 5 years ago. 118. Wow, it has fallen. Yeah, dude. It went to 300. We look at the chart. Let's just look at the chart. And I got in at 210. I thought that was a great price, and it just keeps going. So yeah, 5 years ago, 118. So this is literally back at the 3-year low. 3-year low is 130. We're literally back at the 3-year low. This is so disgusting. The high was 320, and then China just wants to tank their whole economy, and now we're back at the 3-year lows. This is so disgusting, so disgusting. Oh, I don't know. I got it at 245. Good stuff, Busy Bone. Right choice, for sure. So at least you made over 100% there. Yeah, this is disgusting. Anyway, so this one's pretty obvious. Don't think this is going to go into the money in 4 days. So you still got about 5,800 in value here. A lot of money. Just cut. Just cut. If you don't, it's going to zero, most likely. So, Option Loser Supreme. Great content. Thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. This is pretty disgusting. And it's not even a bad play. Like, I do like the play. It's pretty decent play. I give you that. I see what you were trying to do here. Unfortunately, Baba is not cooperating. And he ran out of time. So, at this point, this is pretty obvious to me. Just cut. If you don't, you're probably going to lose all your money here. Save yourself $5,800. And, take the L, move on. Not a bad play, just didn't work out. So, yeah, thanks for posting. Sorry for your loss. Great content. And good luck to you, dude. Please post updates. But definitely think you should cut here. Crazy, maybe 100 can still happen. Yeah, it's a possibility. I can't even go back anymore on the chart to analyze. Because TD only goes back 3 years. But definitely a possibility. Chinese stocks are still getting wrecked. Still a lot of fun about China. And who knows with this new Omicron stuff. If it goes into lockdown again, hey, anything is possible. So, a lot of apes like this stock. A lot of institutions like this stock. And just keeps going down. This is crazy. And there's just gaps everywhere. Like, literally, just gap. So many gaps. It doesn't even matter anymore. But RSI is currently at 28. So, could be a good buying opportunity. RSI was pretty low when this was at 210, and I thought that was a great buying opportunity. Back here, at 210, RSI was at, 25. I was like, yeah, great, I'm in. And now it's at 130. RSI is at 28, so if you buy in here, probably going to keep going down. Not financial advice. It does look like a good buying opportunity right now, in all seriousness. But just based on TA. In reality, it'll probably keep going down. Nasty stuff. All right, next one. This one is by Teddy9825. I think I reviewed this guy on Friday. Sounds very familiar. I did a few Moderna Yolos on Friday, but yeah, I think pretty sure I reviewed this guy on Friday. So here's an update. Appreciate that. He says update Moderna call up 2,600%. All right. So we got one call. That's it. One call for Moderna. At the $300 strike, expiring December 3rd. So, Super FD here. So, these were bought November 24th. So, So about a 2-week YOLO here. Yeah, approximately a 2-week YOLO, super FD. Apologies about the sirens, guys. I'm going to talk over it. So this was... This looks like a $200 YOLO. A $250 YOLO. So $250 YOLO. And right now he's up $7,200. Up 2,671%. Insane, insane. So I'm pretty sure I told this guy on Friday to cut it. I don't even remember, but I'm pretty sure I told him to cut it or cut it and let it ride. Cut the cost basis, let it ride. But you know, apes are gonna be apes. They don't know what the sell button is, so he's holding. I guess he's holding. Until expiration, 4 days, and honestly, it's probably gonna finish in the money here. So, yeah, this is one of the, you know, this isn't the most money in the world here. Usually I share YOLOs that are like ridiculous amounts, but the percentage gain here is just insane. So, and clown on me, because I was thinking about going for the Moderna calls. I was like, nope, shares instead. And of course, this happens. You know, so I made the sacrifice so everyone else can print tendies. But yeah, so I guess at this point, you can do anything you want at this point. You can cut it right here, cut the cost basis, let it ride, or just let it ride. There should be really no reason why this goes back to 300 in 4 days. So he's good. He's good. I mean, it may keep on running. So, anything you do here, cut everything, cut it, let it ride, or just let it ride. He should be okay. I'm assuming he's gonna let it ride. He's just gonna let it ride because super ape here. So, yep, Teddy9825, thanks for posting. Thanks for posting an update. Appreciate that, dude. And you are insane. And it worked out. So at this point, well, the play itself, it was pretty damn risky. Super FD, very low probability this would have worked, and it did. And hey, now you're printing tendies. So at this point, do whatever you want, dude. Anything you do, you should be good here. I'd probably just cut it. But hey, anything you do, if you cut it here, cut some of it, let it ride, or just let it ride, you're alright, dude. Unless something ridiculous happens, but unlikely. So, yeah, you're good, dude. Congrats on the tendies. Great content. This is a perfect example of Wall Street Bets lottery tickets hitting. Not typical. But yeah, thanks for posting. Congrats to you. And I guess please post updates. Here are a few samples of VA skill game. Alright, we can check it out. Alright, I don't know if we're going to watch all of that, but I guess we can watch one. Because I don't know what that is, but sure, why not? We can watch that. I'd be happy with that. I think a lot of people would. 2,700%, that's insane. And these apes just let it ride. It's so crazy to me. They're literally gambling addicts, but hey, it's great content. Alright, two more. This one is by Jamerica Industries. They say 200% net worth in GME. 100% net worth, 100% net worth plus 100% margin. All right. So usually we don't do shares here. We do options. But this is so ridiculous that we have to review this one. So, yeah, we have 2,800 shares of GME. Average cost $232. So he probably bought these like way back, way back. Portfolio diversity 100%. So yeah, it says total return is minus $89,000, 13.64%. So if we do some math, that'd be like $650,000. So he's $325,000 in and $325,000 on margin here. So I think this is pretty obvious, guys, but don't do this. Please don't do this. You know, I'm not really big on diversification, personally. I don't really believe in too much diversification, but you gotta have some diversification. And not only is he all in on one meme stock, he also took 100% margin on it. So this is just insane to me. Don't do this, guys. This is ridiculous. But it's great content. It's great content. So appreciate it. Appreciate the post. And yeah, you know, margin was made for liquidity. Margin was really made so if you don't have money in your account, you can make a trade while you transfer the money into your account while you have liquidity issues. Margin was really made to solve liquidity issues. It's not free money, which all the apes think it is. So, yeah, I just hope it doesn't get margin called. That's the only thing. Like, he's at risk of getting margin called. So I don't like the play. This is a ridiculous play. But sure, dude. The bad thing about having so much margin is that he can get margin called. And there's a very, very real possibility of that. Because he does not have any cash. Gotta have some... If you're gonna do this, have cash in your account, guys. Anyway. I mean, so, I guess I can't really say too much about this. It's a ridiculous play, and I don't recommend you guys do this. But it could work out. Imagine if it squeezes. But, super, super 8 play. Great content, but in reality, really stupid. Don't do this, guys. But, yeah, he's down 14%, and I'm rooting for him. Certainly rooting for him. I love the content. This is great. But, certainly don't encourage you guys to do this. Don't do this, guys. This is ridiculous. If you use margin investing, is that tax-free? Yeah. It doesn't cost anything to use it, but if you make profit, then you have to pay taxes on it, including the margin, yes. So it's not sure what you're asking in terms of, like, it doesn't cost anything to use margin, but if you make a profit, you're going to have to pay taxes on the margin. Yes. So I think the answer is no, it's not tax-free. You have to pay taxes on your gains that you used margin for. I would just hold at this point. GME is overdue for a nice pop. I'm thinking by the end of the year or early next year. Yeah, could be meme mania. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I guess that's really all you can do to make your money back. But yeah, don't do this, guys. This is ridiculous. But if it pops and he sees green and he needs to get out of there, yeah, for sure. Can't get too greedy. But yeah, this whole play is ridiculous. And at this point, I guess you have to hold. But yeah, just don't do this. Don't do this in the first place, and you wouldn't get yourself in tough situations like this. And the downside is if it does go in the red, if it keeps pulling back, he's gonna get margin called and gonna be liquidated. So certainly hope that does not happen. Rooting for this guy. Great stuff. Preciously stupid for multiple reasons. Oh, preciously stupid for multiple reasons. Yeah. Yeah, this is ridiculous. But great content. So, yeah. Jamerica Industries, thanks for posting. And this is great content here. I love it. I love it. Super, super ape. Salute to you. But in all honesty, this is pretty dumb. And please don't do this, guys. But great content. So hope it works out for you. Rooting for you. Good luck, and please post updates. I like margin, but I would never do this. Yeah, because there's different levels of ape, and that level of ape is like crayon eating, retarded ape. Don't do that, guys. Why rich people use margin borrowing the stock? You get away. Do you get away not paying taxes on crypto? No, you don't get away with that. Rich people do not use margin. Rich people do not use margin. Well, they can. You can for certain reasons. The reason why you should use margin if you're rich is because portfolio margin is better than options. If you're really that rich, there's no reason to buy calls at that or puts even. There's no reason to buy calls or puts anymore. You should just straight up use portfolio margin. It's way safer, which is crazy, right? Margin is safer, but margin is safer than calls and puts. So that's a situation where rich people should use margin. But in the situation we saw there, that is not smart. That is just pure stupidity. And he's just a gambling addict. So why do rich people use margin? Because there are certain strategies you can use to benefit from. Portfolio margin is really good, but you have to have 100K for that. And do you get away with not paying taxes on crypto? No, you can't get away from that. Well, I guess you can still, but, eventually it is getting harder to get away with, skipping on your taxes. The government, the IRS, is getting smarter about this stuff, and eventually you probably can't get away with it. Good game, Ty. GG? GG on what? Did not know that? Alright, yeah. See? We all teach each other. We all learn from each other here. So yeah. If you're really that rich, if you're 100K, if you have 100K or more, don't buy options anymore. Don't buy options. Use portfolio margin. Lesson learned myself. It's way safer than because you essentially mimic buying calls or puts, except you eliminate the risk of the expiration date. You can hold for as long as you want. So yeah, when you guys get rich enough, if you have 100K, don't buy options anymore. Use portfolio margin. Okay. So last one by MJ Reeg. They say from Friday, let's see what next week goes. Grammar. Okay. So we got Amazon calls. These Amazon calls I think they're Amazon calls. So we got Amazon calls, 3 calls for the 3,585 strike, expiring December 3rd. So Super FD got 4 days to go here. So this was a 19K YOLO, and right now he's down $8,500. Down 44.5%. Okay, let's check out Amazon. So these are like barely out of the money here. Barely out of the money. 3,585 strike, and this is at 3,561. So I mean, this is very, very tough. Very tough here. This is barely out of the money. And we got 4 days to go. Still got 10.5K in value. So do you cut it or do you let it ride? Very, very tough. Very tough. So I will just say, this is what happens when you buy super FDs. You get into tough situations like this. So, I mean, I like the strike. It's a good strike, but expiration is way too close and bad timing. So, not really loving this play. Not the greatest play. Not terrible, but not great at all. So, yeah, this is really, really tough. What do you do here? Well, I don't know. Jeez. I personally would probably cut it here, because risking another 10.5K is just way too much for me at this point. But there's a good chance this goes in the money. So this is as good as it gets. I mean, pretty bad situation either way. Either way, you're either gonna break even or lose everything if you hold here, or you can just cut here for $8,500 loss. So I really don't know what the right answer is here. You can go either way, to be quite honest. Safer option is to cut here, take the loss. More risky option is to let it ride and potentially lose everything. So, I'm more conservative when it comes to this stuff. I just cut it, but I guess either way you can go. But either way, it's going to end up bad. Tough situation either way. So, yeah. To avoid situations like this, don't do them in the first place. Don't buy these super FDs, guys. So, yeah, at this point, there really is no right answer. And, but for the sake of content, he should just let it ride. Why not? So, MJ Reeg, thanks for posting. Great content. Sorry for your loss so far, but it's not over yet. And very tough situation. Very tough situation. So, not the greatest play, let's be honest. Good strike, bad expiration, bad timing. And you're in some pretty big trouble here. Pretty big trouble. And I really don't know what to tell you. Tough situation. But from the sound of it, it sounds like you're gonna let it ride. So, I encourage doing that in the name of content. So yeah, we'll see what happens in 4 days. So please post updates, man. Thanks for posting. Great content. Yep, rooting for you. Hope it works out. But no matter what, please post updates. Cyber Monday is about to be huge. That's true. There is Cyber Monday. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. This is retarded, but I respect it. Don't encourage this. Yes, don't encourage this. Wendy's near me is hiring. Give him the Wendy's. There's a great position behind the dumpster. Good stuff. Good stuff. These skill games I play is tax free. All right, well, we'll check it out right now. So I'm just gonna watch one. Not gonna watch all of them, but let's check one out. I want to see what this is. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the show. We're just chilling now. Gonna get out of here soon. It says this video isn't available anymore. Am I doing something wrong? All right, let's look at another one. Oh, all right, here we go. Now, this is pretty long, so we're not going to watch all of it. But, sure. Let's just watch a little bit here. just mute that. I don't want to get copyright or anything. It's like a slot machine. Let's put this on 2x speed. And lower the quality. So it looks like a slot machine. Okay. Touch to spin the wheel. So it's like Wheel of Fortune. So it looks like a slot machine. So you're building the car? Okay. So you're building the car. So it's like Wheel of Fortune and a slot machine. Okay. It is available skill games in gas stations. So apparently you can gamble in gas stations in Virginia. Can't do that here in New York. Yeah, I have no idea how this works, but it looks like a fancy slot machine. Mega wheel. Wow. 500x. Look at that. $36. Not bad. There's another slot machine? What the hell is this? This is like Buffalo Wild. Buffalo Gold? What is that game called? That slot machine. It's like Buffalo Gold. PA have skill game. I go to Parks Casino in PA in Pennsylvania. That's the only place I go there to play poker. All right, so it's pretty much a slot machine. So yeah, we'll end it there. 1 second, let me get off of this. So interesting stuff. So it's pretty much a slot machine, it seems like, or a very high tech slot machine. So I guess in the long run, you don't have odds. You know, it's not a profitable game in the long run, I'm assuming. I mean, most games in the casino are not. Any gambling game is not a long-term profitable strategy, except for poker and blackjack if you count cards. But it seems pretty fun. I definitely wouldn't put like big money on that or anything. But yeah, low roll. I'm glad you glad you made your money back. And good thing you got out of there as soon as you won. I saw people win $5,000 these skill games tax free. $5,000 tax free. Well, I think if it's in a casino, well, it's up to 10,000. Well, if you play in the gas station, then I think it doesn't matter. But if you play in a casino and you win over 10K, then I think the casino legally has to report you to the IRS. I think that's how it works. But yeah. In the gas station, I'm not sure. But if you win too much, you definitely get taxed on that. They are trying to ban skill games this year, but they bring this back this month in Virginia. Yeah, it's popular. People love gambling. I mean, soon it's going to be federally legalized. Weed and gambling going to be federally legalized. There's this game in Japan I saw with the little marbles. I forgot what it's called. But apparently that one you can actually win money in. It's like kind of like pinball. Want to try that out sometimes. But yeah, guys, that is the show for today. Good stuff. So I thought it was gonna be pretty short. I always say hour and a half, and it ends up being like over 2 hours. So yeah, went 2 hours 40 or 2 hours 15 minutes here. Good stuff. They are trying to ban skill games because lottery losing money due to skill games. So you can actually win money. Is that what you're saying? I mean, it's skill game, but it looks like a slot machine. So anyway, so I guess you can win money. Interesting. Unless they take a cut, they take a rake or something. That's what they do in poker. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with that stuff. But it looks pretty fun. I'd like to try it out, and I'm glad you made your money back, Low Roller. You walked away at the right time. But I've never seen that before. Skill games. It just looks like a fancy slot machine. But thanks for sharing. Looks fun. I'd like to try that. So yeah, guys, that is the show for today. Good stuff. Didn't have too much to go over. Only 3 charts and some Yolos, but appreciate everyone for being here. Slow day. Only Marvin and Low Roller and Busy Bone in here, but appreciate you guys. You guys are the real ones, real loyal. So appreciate you guys, as always. And I had a good time. I had a pretty good show, so hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed, hope you guys enjoyed. All right, anything else before we get out of here? Questions, comments, concerns? Charts, anything about life, about investments. Going once. Who's playing tonight? Who's playing NBA tonight? Knicks playing? Nets playing? I don't think so. Knicks and the Nets are not playing tonight. Okay. So I guess I'll have time to work on the videos and study a little bit. Oh, tomorrow the Knicks are playing the Nets. Interesting. That's going to be a good game. Yeah, I went to the Knicks game on Friday. It was pretty cool. Had some really good seats. Sat in the box. It was an experience. I never sat in the box before. That was a fun experience. And we got our asses kicked. That's all right. Anyway, guys, let's get out of here. Oh, Educated Fool. Yeah, man. So appreciate you, man, Educated Fool. I never know you're here because you never say anything. But thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you as always. Looking forward to NRXP tomorrow. Yeah, hope so, man. Looks pretty decent. So yeah, I'll get the video on that out very shortly. But good luck to you, man. Rooting for you and all the other apes in that. And once again, thanks for joining. Thanks for attending the show today. Appreciate you. All right, let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I used to work the skyboxes at the University of Alabama games. I've never sat in the box in football, or baseball. So that was the first time I ever sat in the box. That was fun. Chase hooked it up. Chase, the bank, they gave my family free tickets. So that was an experience. That was fun. I would never pay for it, but that was fun. So. But yeah, University of Alabama, at least they're good. The Alabama is really, really good. Roll Tide, right? So, yeah, good to know. Awesome, dude. All right. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.